Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie. We are back here on World of Warcraft. I've been waiting for this since I decided to do the new channel. I've had this. I prepped this tune like last month, and we are ready to go. I have my little mount here, Swift Green Mecha Strider, and if you guys don't know, green is one of my favorite colors. And I am specced out in green. Now there is a green head. However, I like my hairdo, and it's kind of my calling card, as it was for my tunes, is to have the ponytails. So I do have that. I could go see if they have like a green hair that I could put on there. We'll see. However, I accidentally picked the wrong campaign when I started the character. So I kind of wanted to go over with you guys how to change this. So if you've already accepted the Chromie quest and you've come over here and you've gotten one, and then you decided that that's not for you, you want to start it, you want to start different, or if you decided that you want to do them in a specific order, like we are doing them in the order of the campaigns that were released. So timeline, chronological order is basically what we're trying to do here. So what we're going to do here is on the map, if you press M, there should be. I'm hiding it. Hold on. Out of the way. Nope. Further. You scroll in. That'll help. There'll be this little marker here that's an hourglass symbol. That is Chromie. You can scroll over it. It'll say Chromie. It'll tell you the time walking campaigns. And one of the reasons you wanted to do this is to do the campaign the campaigns that you want to do and the order that you want to do them. The other reason is if you queue for dungeons, you can only queue for specific dungeons that you're in. So I can't queue for these other ones. I'm not in Dragonflight, and I can't do heroics just now. And the other ones I can't get into. So I can do specific, but it's only the Battle for Azeroth dungeons. If I come to Chromie and I click on Return to Present Timeline here, he's going to verify that I want to do that. And then now, if I come to dungeons, sorry. Battle for Azeroth. I thought that would work. Anyway,
It's so nice to see
let me
you.
try selecting the one I want to do. So, wait.
Why, hello. Haven't we
This is question.
done this before?
So if you come to her and you want to change timelines, go select timeline, and then you have the choices of all of these, and all of these represent a point in the WoW history where the campaign was released. So what we want to do is do them in order that they were released, and I believe the first one was this one. So we're going to start out with this one. We're going to select that one.
You look quite prepared.
Now we are in the timeline for the Burning Crusades. We can click on this and accept this. It's the same quest we already have. I don't know what does that, because it automatically gives it to you. And now, Dungeons, Burning Crusades. And as you can see, Battle for Azeroth isn't in here, because we're not in that timeline. We can't do those dungeons. So if there's a specific dungeon that you want to do, you got to kind of switch to that timeline before you can do those dungeons, all right? And if we click on specific now, this is the ones we got. So, it's a little something to be worried about. Now that we're in this dungeon, this timeline, and we're ready to go, we're not ready to go. There's a couple things that I need to do before we get started. So we're going to head off over here to the Dwarven District. Now, I want to be clear on this. Let me get off the map so I can see you guys, look at you guys in the eyes. We're going to as close as we can here. Mage is the best class in World of Warcraft. This is the way it is. And I will go into details on that if you guys want. If you don't agree with me, put it in the comments down below why the class you think is better. But the first thing we can do here is we can conjure our own refreshments. We don't need to buy them anywhere. So I'm going to move this because it doesn't need to be down on this bar. I'm going to move it up here. And we have, right now, we have conjured mana cookies. And that gives us 100% health and 100% mana over 20 seconds. As we level, what we conjure with conjure refreshments will change and they'll get better. So they'll change over time. And we'll have to end up switching this out for something else. Also, on my healing bar up here, we have our Featherfall, which it says a group member's falling speed slows the group member's falling speed by 30 seconds. You just click on that and it gives you the slow fall buff. As you can see there, you get slow fall for 30 seconds. There you go. And also, something we want to keep on us at all times, and all party members, is the Arcane Brilliance. Now, whatever Arcane Brilliance does, infuses the target with brilliance, increasing their intelligence by 5% for 1 hour. Every hour we want to click on this. If you're doing dungeons, when you go into dungeons, you want to click on that. It'll automatically apply to all the people in your party. You don't have to worry about that. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, we want to come up here. And this is the Dwarven District. You can also look at it on the map here if you want. You can scroll in as far as you want. This is the Dwarven District. Over here, which I showed off in the previous video for this, that's the walkway to get to the tram. Right here is some skill trainers. We don't need none of these because we're not going to be doing that. This is the bank over this side, and this side is the auction house. Now, the first thing that I'm going to be doing is coming into the auction house here and do my daily scan of the AH. So, this, full scan, and let that scan. You are allowed so many scans for an hour. They won't let you scan then rescan, but you are allowed one scan, and that's done. And now we have access to our selling tab here, and all the stuff should be up to date for this server. Good on that. The second thing we need to do is come over here now. If you're starting out with me, you're trying to do the playthrough with me, please by all means do that. Follow with me along. Make sure that you choose the mage spec if you're doing the game with me, following along with me. But make sure you have a guild. We have a guild. This is the Warcraft guild. Warcraft, and this is a family guild. We got family and friends only in this one. This is not something that I'll be inviting other players to. If you want me to start a guild with the just for the channel, I can do that. I will have to look into it. I don't know if it's the same way as used to. Used to, you could just like get a guild charter, and then you'd have 5 random people sign it. What you do is you'd send yourself like maybe like 1,000 gold. That would have been more enough. Then you offer players like 50, 100 gold to sign your charter with the caveat that they understand that they're not staying in the guild. You just need them to sign the charter so you can start the guild, and then once you started the guild, you could kick them out, and that would be your guild. And that's how you used to do the guild. I don't know if it's changed or not. I haven't looked into it since then. We've got all of our guilds. We play on the same servers we always have. We've got our guild started on those servers, so there's no point in making one. But if you guys want one, we'll make one. I'll even let you guys pick what the name of it will be. But after that, you'll have access to the guild bank. Now, unlike our guild bank, which is family only, we keep stuff in our guild bank here with the intention of everybody being able to use it. So the ranks are designed in our guild for our family, and everybody can just take out and put in as they need be. In a regular guild, you're not going to be able to do that. you're only going to be able to put in stuff that you only want to put in stuff that you want to be able to have access to, and you're not going to be able to withdraw large amounts of cash. I can withdraw any amount that I want, but I did get a little bit out starting cash, so we had 166. And what I want to do is come over to the bank here, and what we want to do is we want to purchase our bank slots until it gets expensive. Did we do 4? I think we can do 4. The next one's 25. I mean, why not, right? What are we going to spend this money on right now? We're going to get more anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy them all. Yeah. Get an achievement. Safety deposit. And just so you guys know, safety deposit is just the achievement. If you click on it, it'll show you down here at the bottom of your screen. You can move this around, and the next time you click on it, it will come up there. So put it where you want it to actually pop up when you have achievements so you can see it, and it's just for buying 7 bank slots. I'm going to need some more money though, so voice chat. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go into the bank here. And I'm going to go ahead and get, let's see, I need 8. They're usually about 30 a piece. So, let's do about 300. 300 gold. And just so you guys know, most of the money that's in this bank was put in here by me. I'm not taking out money that I shouldn't have taken out. I'm usually the treasurer of all the banks, and basically what that means is I go in and I make money for the banks and I put them in the banks. And if somebody's taking large amounts of money out of the bank, it's like family stuff. So I just like, what do you need? Like sometimes we set up servers so that we have all the ingredients that we need in house. So somebody in the guild can make bags. Somebody in the guild can make gear. Enchantments, gems, all that kind of stuff. We usually try to get that set up on have a toon that can do everything. So one of our toons is gem cutting and description, and that's so on and so forth. So we have all the professions set up usually. We go in. I'll probably do a video on that kind of concept and all. But what we want is 8 bags. And what you want to do is when you get bags, you want to come in here. When you first get in, you'll start out, if you're returning, I should have went over this. If you're returning to the game for the first time in a while, and you're not a new player, your character will be converted. It used to be the max level was 120, and that got squished down to 60. And with the new expansion that's coming out, it's going to 70, this Dragonflight. Oh, sorry guys, I need to drink. Oh, thank you. Anyway, so when it does that, if you're a returning player, they'll have to convert your character from 120 to 60 and change all your gear and all that stuff, and that's something you do in the character creation menu. Once they do that, you'll start out with some starter bags. So yeah. So what we want is we want to get the bags for our bank. And I'm happy to use these ones. However, when you first come in, if you've got money and you're not starting a toon from scratch, you can come to here and go to bank bags. And the first thing you want to do is get a Regent bag, because now in the game, they've got a special bag that's called the Regent bag, all right? And it has its own little slot in your inventory. It's a special, that one, just for that. And it's to keep all your crafting ingredients in, basically. So this is the Regent bag here. You can click it to its bag settings. But you want to get one of these, and basically you can come in here, and a Regent bag with 32 slots is like 16 gold. So make sure you get one of those and put it in your Regent slot. The next thing you want to do is scroll up to regular bags, and you want to search for that. And then you want to make sure you got it in order by slots. And if you scroll down, you can see some of these are really expensive. And it's 14 slots. If you come down here, you'll see one that is cheap. Here we go. It's a 32 slot bag. It's 18 gold. And what we want to do is we want to buy some of these. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. And now we're going to come out to the mill. We're going to just take them all out. Now, the ones we got on now, as you can see here, is 30 slots. So let me scroll over one. 30 slot bag. These are 32 slots. We can get 2 extra slots by just switching these out. So what we're going to do is put 4 of these on us. Now, if you got crappy bags, don't do this. What I'm getting ready to tell you to do. But the ones they give you are pretty good bags. We don't want to get rid of these. We can keep these. You can sell them at a vendor. It says you can auction them, but they're soulbound, so you can't auction them. What we're going to do is come in here and open our bank back up. And remember, if you don't have funds to do this, you'll do this over time. I have the funds. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of my bags into my bank here. And then we're going to slot them in. It's easier to do this from your bank slot than it is to do them, drag them over one at a time. And for the ones that you just bought that are bound on equip, so once you put them in the slot, they're there for good. And I have one extra, and that's fine. I can either sell that back, or I can take this out here and in case one of the other guild members, family members, needs one, they're labeled here. So rolls, herbs, blue gear, leather recipes, cloth. We'll put it in the cloth slot because that's where the bags are anyway. And we'll press B to open our inventory, and we'll just slide this thing in here for other people to use. Okay, the next thing you want to do in your bank after you've gotten all your bags and stuff sorted out is you have a regent bank in here. It costs you 100 gold to do this, so make sure you got the money for it. But it gives you a regent slot for profession materials. So we're going to go ahead and get our regent slot open, and then now you have a big area, and you can just click on this when you come back with all your regents for your professions, and you can just hit deposit, and it'll deposit them all into your regent bank, and you can keep them in there instead of in your regent bag. What are professions? Also, there's a reason why I had to come to the bank.
Hello.
Oh, that's the letter. Okay.
See you later.
That's weird. Anyway, next thing we want is actual professions. Now, the professions aren't all in one place, sadly. You have to go get them, and you make sure that you get them for each timeline that you go into, because they are different timelines. So there. So we want tailoring and enchanting. Now, that's the one I generically go with, no matter what, on my mage, and I love it. I love them too. Combinations. So what we want is a guard. And not that guy. We want just a generic guard. Let's go. I actually know where they're at, but I wanted to show you guys this. So let's get on our little mount, and we'll come over here. There should be a guard by the entrance to the Dwarven district. There he is. And this is the guy you're looking for. Stormwind City Guard. If you're not in Stormwind, they'll be the City Guard. They won't always be called City Guards, but they're these. When you scroll over them, there'll be this little scroll with that X on it, and you want to right click him, and then you want to go, hey, where's the profession trainers at? And then you'll go, tell me where the tailoring trainer's at. And he'll give you a little brief description of where it's at. That's not what you want. What you want is now on your map here, there's a little flag that says, hey, over here in the mage quarters is the profession that you were looking for. For us, it is tailoring. We need to go over there anyway because that's where our quest is for our dark portal. So it works out for both of us. Anyway, we're going to make our way over there. It won't take us long on our swift mount. If you don't have mounts, make sure you get one of those as soon as possible. If you're doing like we are a mecha gnome. If you're doing one of the allied races, it will give you a mount. The mecha gnome mount. What? I believe it's this one. Yeah. And I'll show you guys. We can use this one for a little bit. That's what this one looks like. Mechagon Mecha Strider. So just right here under your collections tab, which is Shift P, you open it up. The mounts is over here. Make sure you go in here, open each one of these, and get these little notifications out of the way. So it will stop flashing at you. There you go. And it shouldn't flash at us anymore. So, we're going to make our way over to the district here. The Mage district. And our tailoring trainer is this way. We don't want to get that yet because I know for a fact that the other trainer that I want is right here. So we're going to go up to the enchanting trainer first since he's closer. We're going to go ahead and get basic enchanting. And we're going to go ahead and get cataclysm enchanting. And then what we want to do is on this filter here, we want to take off already known. There we go. And now we can just learn them in order without having to click down on each of them. There we go. The second thing I already know that I'm going to need is a rod for enchanting. We want a copper rod here. And we want to go ahead and buy this and this. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit P here. And we're going to go to our professions. And we're going to put enchanting here. We're going to put disenchanting right here. And we're going to put tailoring down there too when we get it, but we don't have it just yet. We're going to open this up. Sometimes it does stuff like this and you don't see it. It's not there. You click, switch to Cataclysm, and there is your ruined copper rod, and we want to craft one of these. This is a tool used for enchanting. There we go. Oh, we don't need to craft things up. And that's it. Also, is there shift? There it is. These are enchanting vellums. Instead of enchanting gear, you can actually enchant your enchantments right on this, and it's really good for when you want to level your enchanting up. We're going to go ahead and grab a stack of those also while we're here. Next. You know what? As much as I love this one, let's use our racial mount for the videos. So we're going to just left click and hold and then you drag it down to your bar there. And we'll use this one. The speed should be the same. The speed is based on your actual level, not anything else. Stop. This is our next stop. This is the the tailoring.
Need help?
Trainer, and we want to get regular tailoring. And we want to get that, and our filter should be the same as it was on Earth. It remembers it for all the vendors and trainers. Now we can come in here and we can just click all these recipes. Good for us. There we go. And we're done. The next thing you need to know about, but you're not going to be able to do anything about it right now, is the Mage Trainer. A Mage Trainer should be in the Mage Tower. Now, we have to come up here to the Mage Tower anyway. But remember, if you ever get lost and you need to know where something is, this guy is also a city guard. He's called a patroller. And you can click on him and he'll tell you. So, Class Trainer. Then we hit Mage. I don't know why they bother even having the other class trainers in here. And then if we open the map here, oh, they're not here. They're in Old Town, really. Let's go take a look at that real quick. Why would they put the trainers in Old Town? You used to have to go to your trainers to get your spells and stuff, guys. I know my way around Stormwind like the back of my hand, so I don't need the map. I can leave it up for you guys, though, if you want. You can also, if this window's too big, you can... I believe there's a way to reduce the size of it. I don't remember how to do it, though. It turns invisible as you're running, anyway. Well, transparent. If I'm not mistaken, Old Town used to be the PvP spot. Used to come up here, and this is the PvP stuff here. In here. With all the PvP stuff. But it says it's in here. Look at that. And they've got a quest for us. What is the quest? Master Arcane. Go to Shadowfang Keep. Obtain the Silverline Enchanted Crystal from Baron Silverlane. 5 bundles of Mage Enchanted and excess of... That's cool. I'm going to go ahead and take this.
You have a great day now.
But what we're going to do is we're going to switch back to the quest we were on because we don't care about
Pleased
that one.
to meet you.
Oh, no. We're going to get that in a minute. We don't want to talk about that right now. But there's another guy that should be here.
Off and
It might
away.
not be here. Don't see him. Also, this used to not be the... profession trainers. I mean, class trainers. This used to be used for something else. Got the shady dealer down. I'm guessing the portal trainer is in the Mage Tower. Would be my guess. There's an upstairs though. We'll just check for prosperity's sake. There it is, portal trainer. This is the guy we will have to come to when we get 21. We get all of our teleports to all of the major cities. Every mage gets this one. Also, you get regular portals that you can pop up for other people to use. So these are... This one teleports you, and the portal it pops up in the world, and then other people right-click on it. It's why you want, if you're in a rage group, you always want a mage in there so they can pop your portals and stuff.
Good health, long life.
Warlocks have a limited type of portal. but it's they pop up one somewhere, and then they can pop up another one, and then you can go in between those. That's good for a different reason, not getting back to the main cities. So I think we're ready to go, guys. I really think we're ready to go. Let's head over to the quest. So we'll head back over there. And I kind of want to do a whole video just in the starting area. So we're going to head over there, and I'll probably end the video with us accepting the quest and going over through the dark portal. I think that's going to be our goal right now. There's only one more thing that we have to do before we leave anyway, so. Now on the map, if you get confused about where the person is you're looking for, if we scroll up here, or if we go to our regular map and we scroll, it'll show you exactly where it is. But on your mini map here, it has the symbol of where you want to go, and then there's a little up symbol. If it's upstairs above you, your Y level, up there, if he's on another level from you, there'll be an up arrow, which is telling you have to go up to get to this person. The down symbol means it's below you, underneath the ground. So it'll have, instead of the arrow being above it, it'll be right below the marker. So we know it's actually in this tower, and it is upstairs. So we need to make our way up there. If you're like me, you're really clumsy on the mount, so you'll probably fall off a couple times running up through here. And we are looking. Oh, sorry, guys. Wake my wife up alarm. I don't think anybody here is the one we're looking for. No. Okay. So I believe we have to come up here and go through the portal. I guess not. I guess it's upstairs. Let's upstairs here. What are we looking for? Talk to the honor hold mage. Oh, okay. Where is he at? It says we're not in the right place, so. Let's go back through the portal and see if now it says he's downstairs. Okay, he's on this level. Oh, well, I'm blind.
You need something?
I must report to the dark portal before we click on this, guys. You didn't think I was actually going to do this. Once you're, I think, 10th level, it's changed so much because of the level squish. You have specs now. So what we want to do here is we want to click or press in, or you can click this button right here for your specialization and talents. And we want to choose a spec. Now, clearly, Mage is the best class, but between these guys, there's good and bad things for the most part for all of them. We are going to run Arcane. Now, Arcane has special abilities, has Arcane Missile, and it has Arcane Surge. You got time to read those. There are different ones depending on what you go with. Frozen Orb, Crossbow, Combustion, Fireball, and then sometimes your preferred weapon will change. It doesn't for the mage specs. And a little brief description of it. We're going to go ahead and activate or arcane specialization. And there we go. Now we can go over the talents. Now, anytime you can come in here, you can switch, and it'll switch you over. But for right now, we have Mage points now, and we have Arcane points. I know nothing about this. I don't know which one is the best. I'm going to go in here and then pick what I think I would like to use. And it's not necessarily going to be like mini-maxing, I'm using air quotes, mini-maxing the best spec ever. I'm not going to go online and use some kind of guide to build my thing. If we start doing like big level dungeons and stuff like that, we might look into that. But it's not something we have to worry about right now. But right now, you always start with the top level one. So this is Prismatic Barrier. And you already get a point in that. And then you have to choose between one of the three. First one is Ice Block. Encases you in ice, protecting you from all attacks and damage for 10 seconds. But you cannot attack, move, or cast spells. Causing hypothermia to prevent you from casting Ice Block for 30 seconds. We have Overflow Energies. Your spell critical strike damage is increased by 10% when your direct damage spell fails to critical strike target. Your spell critical strike chance will be increased by 2% up to 10% for 8 seconds. And your spell critical strike, it resets it. And then we have Incanter's Flow. Which, all three of these are passives. This one's an instant cast. This one's a passive. This one's passive. Passive. Magical energies flow through you in combat, building up to 10% increased damage, and then diminishing down to 2% damage. So you always have a 2% bonus. Both of these are good. We'll probably end up getting both of these. I think I'm going to start out with the Incanter's Flow for the extra damage. And now we're done. Also, if it didn't come down here, make sure you put this down here. And is there any one of these spells that we need? Oh. Is there any one of these spells we need to put onto our bar here? I don't think there is right now. And if we bring up our spell book, yes. Now that we've changed specs to Arcane, it's taken our stuff off our spell bar. So we want to do that one. We want to do this one. And we definitely want invisibility on our bar. Invisibility turns you invisible, reducing your threat. Anything else? Bar already. No, I don't think so. Counter spell is on our bar. We don't want that on our actual bar though. We want to be able to just. And then down here, I don't need this spell. I don't need that on my bar. I'm gonna click off of that. And we will be getting Arcane Missile soon. At 11. Cool. So we'll get that and that'll go here. Okay. Now we're ready to go. Well, this is Ice Bolt. This is Ice Bolt. Get off there. And we don't want to get rid of Frost Nova. That's useful. Put that right there so we can just click on. Okay, we're ready to go. So, I'm going to click on this mage. When you hit, I must report to the Dark Portal.
See you around.
I don't know why it does that. Complete quest. This is the portal back to town. This one over here is the portal back to Ogremere. And our quest guy, if I'm looking correctly, was down here. Yes. Anytime you get to a new area, make sure you come first thing, no matter before you do anything else. Click anybody else. Make sure you click on your fight dudes. Otherwise, you won't have access to them, and it'll be a pain in the butt. What portal are you? You are a portal to Stormwind also. So they just put 2 portals Stormwind up here. And we have our quest guy down here. This is Commander Durin.
Well met.
Commander Durin at the Dark Portal in Hellfire wants you to bring Durin's report to Amish Wildhammer. I'm going to click on this guy. And, yeah. This guy's over here. But what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the next episode to do this. So, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you got to do is go to my page, hit the notification bell, set your settings inside the notification bell. You get notifications whenever you want them, not just whenever YouTube wants to send them to you. You come check out the videos. If you do like this video, you want to share it with your friends, tell them what you like at the share tab down below. There's links there to social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post wherever you want. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow us on social media pages. Don't forget to set your notification setting for the channel. Use the notification bell. Tomorrow we will be doing another episode of this. We'll start back right here. I'll see you guys later.